It's almost a month after criminal elements in Alotau attacked a police barracks and torched government assets down, leaving 2 dead and families displaced. Police reinforcements were called into the province to assist local police. Following the government-sanctioned operation, the police commissioner was in Alotau yesterday for a brief.
Milne Bay is very much high on our priority list amongst other provinces to see how best we can, not only build capacity in the short term, but also discuss a way forward in terms of investing in infrastructure.
According to the Milne Bay Provincial Police Commander, it was a cat-and-mouse game between the police and criminal elements. Superintendent Peter Barkie says criminal elements have nurtured over the years with arrests and escapes going on.
We did not eliminate the leaders at the time or have them arrested. We did, but they actually escaped from prison. And they are now out on the run, and they managed to influence young people to follow them. And now 2 years later, in 2021, it has reached a point where it is now a security threat. A security threat because there is now direct threat and direct attack on government facilities and government agencies.
The police commissioner says the 60 days operation will be reviewed as the force remains committed to address the security concern in the province. Manning says recommendations by local police will be presented to the National Executive Council. He also brushed aside allegations of forced evictions.
This is whilst an initiative taken on advice by the PPC. It is what it is. It is a voluntary repatriation exercise that's been conducted. But at some point, land around the town is obviously owned by the state, and at some point the state may look at other options to how best they can free up that land. We do take note that some of these settlements do pose a security threat.
About 2.2 million kina was allocated for the police operation in Alotau.
And if it requires us to either reinforce the current efforts on the ground or scale back and be a bit more strategic or surgical in what we do going forward, we will leave that up to the DC Ops as well as his Director SSD and the PPC to make that assessment for the Executive to consider.
Alotau Jr., National EMTV News.